So there's a little bit more I have to talk about based on what happened during Donald Trump's interview with Laura Ingraham this week, because the whole thing was an absolute crap show. But at one point, Laura Ingraham did, of course, bring up the fact that Kamala Harris's campaign now has this new, very simple line of attack against Donald Trump, his allies, and essentially the entire Republican Party. And that attack is, they're weird. That's it. It's simple. It has already caught on. If you've spent any time on social media this week, you have seen all the replies to any Republican saying, that's weird. You're a weirdo. Weird response. It's working. So Ingraham, of course, understood this. So she asked Donald Trump this question. She says, a Time magazine story over the weekend says that they're going to use the phrase just plain weird as their new label for Trump. I thought that was Austin's, motto, but just plain weird. So she's teeing it up for Donald Trump, right? She's like, okay, this is what they're going to say about you. They're going to say you're weird. We know you're the master of comebacks, right? You're the king of nicknames. Give us something punchy that, one, not only shows that you're not weird, but, throw an attack back at them. Trump was given that easy setup and did the weirdest thing possible. He started talking about how good his golf game was. Here is Donald Trump's response to that question from Laura Ingraham. Look, what they do is they take sound bites. Russia, Russia, Russia. He's a paid associate. These people are crazy. Okay? Do you know that lasted 2.5 years? Total exoneration. They went through millions of phone calls. They didn't even have one call to Russia. The whole thing was a con job and everything about them. Look at Biden. He said, don't challenge me to golf. I'm a very good golfer. He's a terrible golfer. This guy can't hit a ball 30 yards. You saw those men down, says those policemen. They're screaming at me, hit a shot, hit, and I hit a nice 7-iron right next to the pin. Biden wouldn't do that. He couldn't hit the ball 15 yards. And then Ingraham had to stop him because that was weird. Like, he was still trying to talk, and then Ingraham jumps in and goes, I mean, what is this joke playing with this American families? Which that's not even what is this joke playing with this American families? Okay? That's also weird, Laura. So she was trying to get Trump back on track because she's like, hey, they're saying you're weird. I can't be weird. Have you seen how I golf? I'm a good golfer. I golf a lot. I hit the ball next to the pin, like is the purpose of the game. She's like, okay, shit, that's weird. So let me try to get you back on track. And then Donald Trump finally comes out with his attack against Harris and the Democrats, like, oh boy, we've been waiting for this. What's his response to the Democrats saying you're weird? And he said, the whole thing is a con job. Just plain weird. You know who's plain weird? She's plain weird. She's a weird person. Look at her past. Look at what she does. And look at what she used to say about herself. And I won't get into it. What she used to say and who she was compared to what she said. Starting in about 2016, she became a totally different person, only for political reasons. No, actually, you're describing your own running mate who became a completely different person for purely political reasons. But yeah, the Democrats are out there saying, you're weird. And Trump's response is, I know you are, but what am I? Oh, got him. Boom, mic drop. Yeah, you want to call me weird? Well, guess what? You're weirder. Jesus Christ, dude. And then this whole thing like, she says things and I'm not going to get into it. Yeah, because you have nothing to back it up. You're just making stuff up, which I'm going to have to tell you is pretty flippin' weird, dude. Your whole response was weird. The talking about the golf was weird. All you did was prove the Democrats' points when Laura Ingraham was trying to tee you up for the perfect comeback, the perfect response, and you couldn't even handle it. That's pretty sad. But most importantly, it is just plain weird. Hi, everyone. This here is little Athena. And Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet. So please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.